Hi, this is Chrissy Ellis from Kansas City, Missouri, and when I'm not crying over Phantasmic and Happily Ever After, or looking up new restaurants for our October 2019 trip, I'm going geekin' on Walt Disney World with Curtis, Lindsay, and the whole Geekin' gang.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey Disney World geeks. This week's show is loaded with food, restaurants, snacks, things to do, tours and tips with my guest Nancy Kay on episode 304 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family Podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, and cousins Jen and EJ, and our Geekin' family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' family members all around the world. And we take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' family, so come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other, and I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. Your vacation is important. Rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, and time with the family. I believe so much you need to make your vacation time a priority in your life. And the number one tip we hear from our Geekin' family super geeks is that you need to have a plan before you go to Disney World. You just can't wing it. Are you on a quest to conquer Disney World? When you're up against Disney World, you need the Force like Luke Skywalker used to conquer the dark side. Disney World has villains too, like Darth Vader. They got too many crowds and complicated choices, and every hero needs a guide. Luke had Obi-Wan and Yoda, and you've got Mama, Judy, Jennifer, and EJ, and hey, you got me too. We'd love to be your guides. We help people book and plan Disney trips. We're Disney travel experts, and we're independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Disney vacation planner agency, so let our team explain it all to you and help you create a great plan with fast passes, dining reservations, and tips on the best rooms and resorts in Disney World. Hey geeks, I've got another amazing trip report for you today. Nancy Kay joins me this week. She thanks us for all the tips we've provided through the podcast that have enhanced her trip, and she delivers big time payback. This episode is loaded with tips, tours, fun things to do, restaurants, and snack ideas. Let's take a look at the highlights. 11 nights solo trip. Yeah, so you learn what it's like to go solo and how much you can get done. That's why this is such a loaded podcast. It's a split stay. Learn about a couple resorts, the Coronado Springs and the Boardwalk Inn. Because I recorded this a little while ago, you'll hear me mention the Dub-de-Dub podcast that I have an appearance on, and that is out on their feed. So go check out the Dub-de-Dub podcast with Chris Malick and friends and hear about my 9 Geekin' family tips for a magical Disney World vacation. So go check that out. Hey, she talks about the French bakery and her favorites there, Satuli Canteen. And she leans a little bit vegetarian. So you guys, I know I've got a lot of vegetarians in the audience that are like to eat some vegetarian. So gonna get some tips there. The Tangerine Cafe. Love that for a quick serve over in World Showcase. The Broadway Bakery and the Pizza Window. Grand Floridian Cafe, the Lobster Benedict. Yeah, that's really good. That's a signature meal over at the Grand Floridian Cafe. Speaking of signature, you got Narcoossee's California Grill. Then over to Tusker House at the Animal Kingdom, Garden Grill, lots of our favorites. And a new one, the Toledo over at Coronado Springs in the Tower. Raglan Road, one that I am really looking forward to do pretty soon. I think in January we got that on our list finally for me to eat there. My favorite signature restaurant, Flying Fish. A favorite of the geeks, the Trattoria El Forno breakfast on the boardwalk. Storybook Dining. Then she loves meeting up with characters, so she gives some great interaction tips for those times and how to find those characters and some ways to make your interactions with the characters even more special. Lots of snacking reviews, lots of drink ideas. She talks about the new Rafiki's Planet Watch. I forgot that had opened back up, so great to hear what's changed at the Rafiki's Planet Watch over in Animal Kingdom. She does 2 animal tours, the big guys, the elephants and the rhinos. So great. She does the Wilderness Explorers. I've always wanted to do this as an adult. I think it'd be really interesting because you get to talk to the cast members and their cultures and learn something. You always want to learn. I'm a lifetime learner. Overrated and underrated she speaks to. She really said this was underrated. Jelly rolls. Yeah, have some fun over on the boardwalk. Her tips are really representative of doing a solo trip. Boy, you can get a lot done when you go solo. And she's got a bunch of other tips. So do you want to see and do a lot on your Disney World trip? Let's learn what you can do when you go solo to Disney World with Nancy K. Yeah, it's always fun to get an email from a listener who's been listening for a while and to hear they've got a packed trip report to share with me. And boy, do I got one this time. I was just reviewing this during the day and getting excited to do this report. So let's get it going. Let me bring on my guest for today's show. 4 parks in one day is a normal Disney day for her. I like that. She is character crazy, and after not going to Disney as a child, her mother promised her that she would enjoy Disney as an adult. And as much as she does not want to admit it, her mother was right. Well, we always say mama's right around here because if mama's not happy, nobody's happy. Please give a warm Geek and Family welcome to Nancy K. Hey, Nancy.
Hi, geeks.
Oh, you know exactly what to say. I think you've been listening. Have you been listening to this podcast for a while?
I have. I've been listening for a little over a year. I just happened on it.
Oh, okay.
I did a Disney search before a trip. I take long walks and runs, and I kind of prep myself for all the walking in Disney, especially during the summer. So last summer, I searched for Disney podcasts, and you came up, and I think that I have listened to almost all of the available ones on iTunes. So
absolutely.
Thank you for putting out so many.
You're welcome. And do you know how to get the ones that aren't on iTunes?
I do know how to get the ones from the Inner Circle.
Okay, good.
But I don't know beyond that.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can go to my website and yeah, the feed for iTunes, I'm afraid that I've read somewhere where that limit could cause me problems. So I think I keep about 200. Don't quote me on that, but
that sounds about right.
Because we're at 300 now. So if you want to get those first 100, go to my website and there's a link there and you'll see a page and you can download those and listen to them or listen to them directly on the page or whatever. Okay.
Thank you.
So you got more to do.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, you can go back and
more walking to do too.
Great. I love to walk too. Yeah. Were you listening to podcasts previous to that, or was this kind of the Disney thing that prompted you to go listen to podcasts?
I've always listened to podcasts.
Good.
And I was just looking for one that was specifically Disney. And because I was planning a trip and I was just looking for some new ideas that I hadn't come across or thought of and I got a lot.
Nice. Well, yeah.
A lot of great tips. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. What is it about our podcast that kind of caught your ear?
Well, what I love the trip reports.
Great.
And because it brings me back, and can't be there all the time, unfortunately, but I've gotten lots of great tips with food. I got little tips about things that you don't notice. For example, looking for the stitches in the stores in Hollywood studios that are dressed up in theme to the attraction that the stores are attached to. That kind of thing. I just never came across it. And all of a sudden, everything goes on my to-do list.
I know my audience has got some deep Disney love, don't they?
Absolutely. I love it.
It's great. And I know we were talking, you've been trying out our Facebook group too. You've been active there. So
yep.
You get, I want to know, if we've inspired you during we going through this. I mean, you got some great stuff. We're going to talk about a lot of food. And Nancy, you got a couple hours? Because I think it's going to take us a while. I'm going to do my best. We'll try to hit the highlights, but you just got so many great highlights.
I think the podcast added to my trip significantly. I got I'd say a lot of my tips.
I love that.
Directly from the podcast.
I'm so glad to hear that. You know, when you're a podcaster, you hope that somebody's going to listen to you. Mm-hmm. You hope that people are going to comment on things and appreciate you. So it never gets old to hear that, Nancy. So I appreciate that. You know, we need a lot of encouragement.
I appreciate it.
We need a lot of encouragement to do this on a weekly basis. So, but it's guys, people like you that just make it so much fun. So we're going to have some fun here. And tell me, who went on this trip?
So it was just me.
Me, myself, and I, huh?
Just me, yes. And this was my 9th trip solo.
Wow.
And every time it gets longer.
Wow. I gotta introduce you to some geeks.
Yeah, I think there are a number of people who go solo, correct?
We're hearing that. I'd love for them to, and a lot of them do make friends through the podcast. And, I hope that we got this October trip coming up. It's going to be the first, what we're calling the Geekin' Family Reunion, Grand Geekin' Gathering, the G3, where I haven't promised anything yet, but I'd love to see that be an annual thing. So if people didn't want to go solo, they could always find lots of friends. You're going to hear.
True.
Yeah. So welcome to the podcast. Let's talk about when did you go?
I left on July 22nd and I returned on August 2nd. So I've been home for about a week and a half.
How many nights is that?
That was 11 nights and 12 days.
Whoa, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, and it was extra long because I hadn't been there in a year.
Okay.
And I had an April trip planned for a week. And 2 days before I was supposed to leave, my cat stopped. Well, she was really sick. She stopped thriving. So I had to cancel my trip. I was so sad.
Oh, yeah.
The cast members I canceled with showed me a lot of empathy, and I nursed her back to health. She's doing great now.
Oh, wow, good.
So I think it was worth it, but it was hard.
Yeah. I know, boy, that's an understatement. When you got your heart set, think of me. I do a podcast every week. I'm like, I'm going to Disney World. I always say my prayers saying, please.
Exactly. I feel that way too. I
something to go.
As soon as I get there, then I know I'm there.
I know it. I don't want, we can have all the bad things happen when we're back home, but let's just enjoy our trip. Well, where did you stay? What was the resort?
So I stayed at 2 resorts. I stayed 6 nights at Coronado Springs.
Nice.
And 5 nights at Boardwalk Inn.
All right. Had you stayed there before?
I've stayed at Coronado several times. I have a special place in my heart for Coronado because it was the first resort I stayed at ever. Nice. And I'd never stayed at Boardwalk, but I love staying at Beach Club.
Oh, yeah.
And last summer when I was at Beach Club, I noticed between walking to Epcot and Hollywood Studios that I was cutting through Boardwalk all the time to get to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
So this time I thought, why not try Boardwalk?
Have you stayed at a lot of different resorts then?
I've stayed at most of the moderates if you count the
Caribbean Beach.
Fort Wilderness campgrounds as moderates. I've never stayed there, but I've stayed at both, French Quarter, Riverside, Coronado, Caribbean Beach,
all right,
Beach Club, and Boardwalk.
Oh, then I got to ask this question. Rank them from your favorite to your least favorite.
Oh, that's tough.
That's why I asked. It is. They are very good. I think they're all very good. Yeah.
I'm going to say Beach Club is number 1.
Well, for the moderates. Do the moderates.
Oh, for the moderates. Oh, I just listened to the show when you ranked yours.
Right.
I would say Coronado number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That is tough. Riverside number 2.
Wow. Over French Quarter, huh?
French Quarter number 3, and Caribbean Beach number 4, but it doesn't mean I don't have love for Caribbean Beach. I've had great stays at Caribbean Beach.
All right. And it's been improved such a great deal.
And I haven't seen the improvements yet.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think it's funny. Yeah. You've heard the Dub-de-Dub podcast I was on that I released on my Inner Circle, because those guys haven't released that show yet, but on the Inner Circle, it's been out there for several weeks. That's where you heard that. And I was surprised to hear this list. I thought mine list was like the ranking.
Everyone seemed to have their own perspective on that.
Absolutely. That was interesting to me, right? I think I hear French Quarter on the podcast quite often. It's interesting to hear. Why would you put Port Orleans Riverside above French Quarter?
When I stayed at French Quarter, and I love French Quarter too. It was my second trip, so I haven't been back. Yeah. But I kept wandering over to Riverside.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, wow, I need to stay at Riverside. And so the next trip I stayed at Riverside. And I actually always stay at the ends of Riverside, or I was in Building 7 at French Quarter, because I love that walk on that river. I've heard that there are otters in there.
Oh, no.
River otters.
Really?
So I need to make my way back over there.
Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. That would be amazing. Yeah. And they'd be Disney otters. They'd be even especially cute, probably, right? They'd probably walk up and probably feed them out of your hands.
Oh, I know.
Wow. Yes. And well, we're going to talk about what makes Coronado Springs so special for you.
Well, like I said, it was my very first day. Let me just say, the first time I went to Disney World was in 2015.
Okay.
As an adult. I went with my friend, and I just happened to pick Coronado because they had good rates. We didn't know it, but we were pixie dusted at the time, and we got a preferred room. I love the theming. I love the lake. I just thought it was beautiful. It had an adult vibe to it.
Yeah.
Not to say that kids, wouldn't enjoy it. There's a lot for kids as well, but I appreciated the adult vibe. I just had a blast there, and I think this was my 4th or 5th visit there.
Yeah, I've stayed there too. Well, you must like the Mexican theme.
I do like it.
Yeah,
yep.
Nice. All right. Are you a walker too?
I do. I walk everywhere, and I accumulate a lot of steps.
Do you go certain places just to do the walks then?
I walk between Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Sometimes a couple times a day.
Excellent.
I just go back and forth sometimes. Yeah. As you said, I do a lot of park hopping.
Yeah, 4 in one day. You must go fast going solo. All right. So what about the board? Well, now here's my big question. You're probably going to depress me, but which is better, Beach Club or Boardwalk?
Beach Club.
Oh, okay. Whew. We're still friends. We're still friends.
But don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Boardwalk more than I thought I would. I thought I was going to be sad not to be at the Beach Club.
Yeah, what's the difference between Beach Club?
Boardwalk surprised me. Yeah. I really loved it.
Yeah, what's the difference between the two?
Well, honestly, I was in love with my room.
Oh, good.
I had a standard view. I saw the backside of the Tower of Terror out of one window, and then the other window, the Skyliner was going by.
Oh, they were running them, practicing. Yep. Yeah. Excellent. Yep. Yes, they're coming through right there. Wow. Nice.
And it was kind of at the end of a hall, but not a long hall. It wasn't that far from the lobby.
Yeah.
And I didn't request it, but I got a king size bed. It was very roomy. I just lucked out with an awesome room.
You're on the boardwalk, so that's cool, right? And how's the location there in the boardwalk?
It's fantastic. I tried to visit just about everything I could on the boardwalk.
I love that area. You know my story.
Me too.
Started going there for a conference, and that's just that like Coronado Springs to you, the boardwalk area has got a special place in my heart. So I do love the Beach Club. We stayed there several times, and I like the beach theme. How about the pool? Did you like the boardwalk pool?
So I specifically visited the pools at Coronado and Boardwalk, so I could include it on my trip report.
Okay. No, that's
I don't usually visit the pools unless I'm at Beach Club because I love Stormalong Bay.
okay.
But the Boardwalk pool, it was great. I was afraid that the clown slide would look frightening.
That's what I was getting at.
It's smaller than I thought it would be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be enormous. It's actually maybe, what would you say, like 3 or 4 feet tall?
The slide itself, yeah, it's not that big.
Well, not the slide, but the clown.
Oh, the clown, yeah. Is it that small? I'm trying to remember myself.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
I
you thought it was
just going to be
really creepy.
Overwhelming.
You know what the creepiest thing is? See if you remember this, and everyone who's listening to the show. You know, Nancy, you were saying how you have all these little nuances. Well, one of the things that every time we're in the lobby when we stayed there are these 2 chairs. They're like Victorian, and they look like little laughing kids. They're kind of clown.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
They're kind of like clown looking, like, aren't they?
They're like people chairs.
Yeah, they're like the creepiest things ever.
Made out of people.
So look for the creepy chairs when you're in the Boardwalk lobby. That's what I always remember. Yes.
Although what was interesting is that I think it was above those chairs. Is that kind of like a fireplace there almost?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
If I have the right location, there was a gigantic elephant up high.
Yeah.
And the day I was there, they had a big framed poster that people were signing to wish this elephant a happy birthday. And I was like, oh, this is what I love about Disney World.
Right. Not even Dumbo, huh? Just some elephant.
No, I don't know the story behind it, but like I said, that's just what I love about Disney World. All those details.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Should we go right on to the food?
Sure.
Let's see. What did you have to eat? I'm going to look. You have such a great list here. You did quick service stuff. Let's do quick service first. We don't usually do that. Okay. So you didn't have any meal plan, I see.
I went back and forth for a long time, and then I just finally decided not to try the meal plan.
All right. No problem. But you certainly ate well.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about your favorites. What was one of your favorites from quick service?
The French Pavilion Bakery, and unfortunately I don't know the name.
That's what I call it.
Yeah.
You're good.
I can't stay away from that place.
Yeah, what's some of your favorites there?
Always in there. So my favorite is a sandwich that has chicken and pesto, cheese, tomato, and onion.
Nice.
It's on like a ciabatta bread and they toast it.
Yeah. Nice.
I dream about it. It's simple.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost a lot of money. It's a quick lunch, and I eat it repeatedly during my trips. You know, I kind of do that a lot. I revisit a lot.
With Epcot doing so many festivals, just practically year round. I love this term Holly coined recently, Diet Epcot.
Yes.
To remind us, there are just so many great choices, even when the festivals are not there. Am I right?
Yes. And I definitely saw Diet Epcot this summer because there were times that park looked almost completely empty. It was fantastic.
That's World Showcase like that is fantastic, isn't it? When you could just not crashing into people. Love
exactly. You can get through Mexico quickly.
What's your favorite pavilion, you think, in Epcot?
France.
All right. Because of that. Oh, you're an eater, I think. All right. What's another good one? You got a great list here, about 5 or 6.
And another repeat that I can't stay away from is Satuli Canteen in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah. Popular favorite of all the geeks, isn't it?
I really enjoy it.
Was this the first time?
No.
Okay.
I probably visit it about 3 times every trip. And I love the tofu bowl.
Okay. Do you tend vegetarian?
I'm not vegetarian, but I don't eat a ton of meat just generally. Yeah. I tend not to. So sometimes I'll eat things that are vegan or vegetarian, but I do eat meat. I do eat cheese, milk, all of that. Yeah. But I sometimes kind of lean that way.
That's right. We've got several ladies that come on the show and talk like this, and they like to.
Yes, I enjoyed your the vegetarian versus meat eater.
You want to know something, guys? That show didn't perform that well as far as ranking against other shows. And
Really?
the number of downloads is really surprises me. It always makes me think like I didn't name it right. I thought it was kind of a cute name, and
I thought so too.
And it's packed with information of places to try and eat. Yeah. So
there are so many different food ideas that I had never even heard of on that episode. I thought it was fantastic. I've heard
other people have come on to do trip reports and have said that to me in person. So I'm glad to hear that, because I was like, this is weird. Sometimes you don't know what, the lurkers that come onto the podcast to listen to which ones they're going to pick. But yeah, so the tofu, is it pretty good over there at Satsuli Canteen?
I think it's delicious, and I usually get it with rice, and I did try the noodles. The noodles had a really strong taste for me, and so I went right back to the rice and black beans.
Nice.
They've switched up their rice since I had been there last.
All right, let's keep going. What's another favorite?
A surprise favorite that I tried on my last full day was Tangerine Cafe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell me.
I loved it.
All right. Yeah, you're awesome. Thank you.
I'm so sad I waited till the last full day.
Right.
I know that would have been a repeat for me.
Okay.
And the marinated olives.
Yeah.
Are amazing.
I know, right? It's a stupid little thing that I talked about. Someone came on the show and told me about it. And they'll remind me who it was. I know you'll tell me, but you can get a double batch too when you're on the meal plan. You get 2 sides.
Oh.
And they have a bunch of different sides there, right? So what'd you have?
Yes. So I had, I don't know if this is, I guess it was probably called the chicken wrap.
Okay. Yeah.
And it comes with, I believe, the tangerine couscous maybe.
Yeah.
And hummus. And I love those things, but for some reason I was in the mood for French fries, so I substituted for French fries. Uh-huh. And then when I tried to order the marinated olives as a side, they just substituted it for one of the other sides.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, because you get the wrap.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's like the wrap and 2 sides come with it. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yep. It was good, right?
It was amazing. I can't wait to go back and have it again.
Are you going to try something? See, I'm not very exotic, so I always stayed away from that one. And Mom, I can remember her saying that was a favorite of people from way back, the Disboard stuff. I like, and I don't think it's ever really crowded. I don't think either. So I was like, all right.
It's never what?
Never crowded. I don't think it's ever more than the crowded ones.
It wasn't too bad. There were a number of people there, though.
Okay.
I wouldn't say it was crowded, but
yeah.
I saw a lot more people than I thought I would.
Yeah, it's a hidden gem for me, and
absolutely.
It was a listener that told me about it, and I was like, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have the I'm forgetting what were the choices there for the wraps.
You probably could do lamb.
Lamb, that's what I'm like.
Chicken,
lamb. I was like, I'm always worried. I think I had some meat a long time ago that was kind of gamey, and that's what lamb makes me think like it's gonna be kind of gamey. But it was fantastic. Wow. So I told Mom and Judy they give me one restaurant. So we were picking our restaurants for January trip, and I said I want to do Spice Road Table. I'm encouraged. People have told me on the podcast that Spice Road Table is excellent. So. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I need to try that.
There you go. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, I'm doing good so far. Any other good ones for quick serve?
Staying at Boardwalk, I tried Boardwalk Bakery for lunch.
Yeah.
The Boardwalk Pizza window, too, because I'd never tried either of them.
Yeah, how'd they make out there?
Good. I visited Boardwalk Bakery, several times, because I did buy a resort mug, even though I was not on the dining plan.
I think it's a good deal.
So for 12 days.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I did the math on this, Nancy, for an episode I don't think it's come out yet. We did a How to Beat the Meal Plan episode.
Oh.
And I did the math on this. Yeah. It's like $18.95 or something like that for the mug.
Something like that. Yeah.
And if I add my coffees, coffee is like $3.25 if you were to just buy a coffee. So, you do that and a couple sodas at night, and it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it definitely is worth it. So at the Boardwalk Bakery, I bought a few desserts.
A few.
But I also bought my lunch on my departure day.
Yep.
And I just had grilled cheese, and it was delicious.
Oh, awesome.
And apparently they come with pickles in them. When they told me, like, well, they asked me, do you want one with pickles? And I was like, oh, well, yeah, that sounds about right. I'd have a cheeseburger with pickles, so sure. And then they're like, oh, sorry, we don't have any today. I was like, oh, so next time.
Yeah.
It was still a good grilled cheese sandwich.
I love a good pickle, deli pickle.
Yeah.
And so with the resort mug, here's one thing that Mama, something will stick in her head when we do something that, and one thing she really complained about at the boardwalk was the lack of drink stations. So where did you fill up your mug?
Oh, absolutely. I went to the Boardwalk Bakery.
Right. So, and then you can go to the bar there. I know too. This probably hasn't changed then. They don't have a drink station like a lot of the other resorts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You have to go down. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to have the staff, the cast members fill it for you too, right?
In the Boardwalk Bakery, no.
Oh, they have a place there now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they have a self-service.
Self-service?
Were you saying that there's somewhere else that you can fill them?
There's the bar, the pool, and the bar upstairs there. You can do it too, yeah.
At the lounge?
Yep.
Oh, I wish I had known that.
Oh, I'm sorry. See, now we'll see.
Good to know.
Someone's going to learn.
For the future.
Someone else is going to learn from this.
It's perfect.
Well, it's good to know they got self-service there. They didn't have that last time I stayed there. So good. All right. Well, so you went solo. What's it like to eat solo, especially as we get into the table service restaurants? You got some signatures we're going to talk about here too.
Yes.
A lot of them.
I know that some people say they feel uncomfortable eating solo. I have no problem.
All right.
It doesn't bother me at all. I know this sounds like not the way you spend your Disney vacation, but I love reading. And so I always have a book or two going during my whole trip.
All right.
I actually put away maybe 2 to 3 books during a trip. And I know I probably shouldn't be reading, but there's a lot of waiting. You're
a real geek. Which is, we celebrate here, by the way.
Yes. So when I'm eating, I generally am reading unless I'm talking to somebody. Oftentimes the staff at the restaurant is super friendly. I've talked to other guests while I'm eating, but I'll just keep my phone out with my book on it and I'll just read and enjoy myself. So,
and you're trying lots of cool food. Let's start with the Grand Floridian Cafe, which is one of our favorites. What meal did you have there?
So I went there twice for the same exact meal. So this is what I do. I kind of get fixated on a type of food and then I have to go back and have it again.
All right.
And this was the Lobster Benedict.
Oh, is this a breakfast?
My gosh. I actually I really love that they serve there, and I believe they call it blunch instead of brunch, until 2:00 every day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that was very appealing to me because you could do Magic Kingdom in the morning. Yep. And just as it's starting to get crowded, pop over the Grand Floridian, go to Grand Floridian Cafe. Weekdays, you can just walk in and get seated. They said weekends get a little busier.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm still dreaming about that Lobster Benedict. It was amazing.
People have been posting that was this one that you learned from us too?
I think I had it in my head, but when you tried it, and I think I asked you if it was good, and you said yes, and I was like, okay, it's definitely on my list.
I had the 3, and Mom had the full lot because you get 3. Sampler? I had the 3 sampler. Yeah, you get the lobster. Oh boy, there's a ham. That's which is like kind of like the regular one.
The chorizo.
And the chorizo. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Those are so. I just had the sample because I do a podcast. I got to tell everybody about this. I couldn't just pick one. But yeah, we're big lobster fans. That's very unique to the Grand Floridian Cafe. Definitely, if you want to try Grand Floridian Cafe, do the breakfast, or as Nancy says, the blunch, I guess.
Yes, I swear I saw it on one of their signs.
Breakfast food is good at any time of the day, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, Narcoossee's.
Yeah, so Narcoossee's was also a first-time table service for me.
Yeah, and that's Grand Floridian.
The reason, and this is, I study the menus, I look at all the Disney food pictures on social media,
Yeah.
make my list from there.
Perfect.
And there was a strawberry shortcake that somebody had posted a long time ago on a Facebook group.
Yeah.
And I said, I need to try that dessert. And so when I went there, they didn't have it on their menu.
Wah, wah.
I know. That was actually an interesting day. And I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and say that the show that you did about the villains of Disney World.
Yeah.
Really, I listened to it after my trip, but it was very applicable to this trip. And my number one villain was myself and my expectations.
Oh, you hit that one on the head, huh?
Absolutely. In fact, I felt so validated when you said it. I thought, yes, I ran into that with this trip. My second one was the weather. And I know Florida weather, it always rains.
Yeah.
I absolutely know that.
The summer, especially, right?
This is my fourth summer trip. I've never seen so much rain.
Oh, okay.
And so the rain changed my plans a lot. And so the day I was going to Narcoossee's, since it's a signature restaurant outside of the parks, they request that you dress a little nicer.
Yeah.
So I had gone back to the resort, changed into a dress, that kind of thing. And I was going to go into Magic Kingdom for a while, and the weather, it just started raining. And I thought, oh, okay. So I went to Polynesian to go to Trader Sam's.
Yeah.
I'd never been to Trader Sam's. I walked in, there were no seats. It wasn't super busy, but I was going to stand and get a drink, but really nothing was happening. It was just kind of, I'm not sure. So I would love to hear some great things about Trader Sam's. I know people love it, but I was like, this isn't working for me. Yeah. So I left and I was like, I'm going to the Tambu Lounge and getting bread pudding. Marijuana bread pudding. And then I'm going to go to Narcoossee's and eat my dinner.
Plan B.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, that's what vacation's for. You just eat your dessert before your dinner, right?
Desserts all day long if you want.
Yes. Yeah, so I got my bread pudding and then I went to Narcoossee's, and Narcoossee's was wonderful. It was great. The service was great. I had the 2 lobster tails.
Oh, good.
They were delicious.
Nice. Yeah, it's kind of a seafood place, right?
Yes.
Nice.
And then saw the fireworks from there as well.
Did you have dessert?
No, because I had it first.
Yeah, you have dessert first. So no second dessert. All right.
No second dessert.
California Grill.
So that is my favorite table service.
Signature, yeah.
Yes, and I repeat it every trip at least once.
Oh, perfect.
And
what's your favorite over there?
Sometimes I feel like this isn't received well, but I generally don't get an entree, but I'll get a drink, an appetizer, maybe sushi or the pizza, and a dessert.
Okay.
And they're kind of like, well, what about your entree? I'm like, well, this is it.
You're traveling light.
Yes. But I mean, still 4 things. That's
that's great.
A decent amount of food.
Did you hear everyone talking about the brunch there?
I want to try that.
You got to do that. We're hearing great things about the brunch.
I really want to try it.
Yeah. Do you go there for the location or the food or the wine or
I love the atmosphere. I think it's a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah.
I always time it with the fireworks. I know you can go back.
Yep.
But I generally like to, eat dessert while I'm reading. There you go.
Freudian slip.
Dessert while I'm watching the fireworks, or go outside and watch them. When I was there this time, it was raining, so I stayed inside and could see them from my table, which was great. But I got I always get the oh my gosh. Well, this time I got the sushi, the combination shrimp and tempura and the California roll sushi. I think their sushi is fantastic.
Oh, good.
And I got a California peach salad, which was delicious, and my favorite dessert, which is the chocolate cake.
Okay.
And if I can remember the name of the drink that I love, I will.
If it comes back to, yeah. Well,
It's like a blueberry lemon drop martini.
Oh,
it has a sugar rim, which is delicious.
Sounds like something Mama would like. Or
It's great.
Tusker House.
So this was new for me.
So,
I went there in the evening.
A character meal.
I went there as soon as it opened at 3:45.
So, what's it like to go solo to a character meal?
So I also don't have a problem going solo to character meals. I've done quite a few of them. I try to time it so that I'm one of the first guests, just because it's, not as crowded. I feel like the servers have a little less on their plate, so to speak, so that they can help me with pictures and such. And I just tell them, I'm like, hey, if you're in the area, I really appreciate your help.
Nice.
But I know you're busy. I know,
Yeah, no, they're pretty good, right?
I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But Tusker House, they were so warm and welcoming, and the characters came around several times to me, and they got lots of great pictures. I got lots of great pictures. They took a lot of great pictures for me.
Cool.
And yeah, the characters were fantastic, and the food was really good.
Yeah. Was that breakfast?
No, it was dinner.
Excellent. The good food there, even for dinner, right?
Yes, and my favorite there was the shrimp curry.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, they got some good spices there, right?
Yeah, well, it wasn't spicy. I don't particularly like spicy.
Yeah.
I always thought curry would be spicy, but it's often not.
Excellent. Yeah, maybe it's toned down a little bit for the American palate.
Probably.
A Garden Grill, a big favorite of ours. What'd you think of Garden Grill?
So Garden Grill was also a new one for me. I went for breakfast as a pre-park opening reservation.
I've not done that yet. We're looking forward to do that, though.
Yeah, it was fun being in the revolving restaurant.
Right.
And I thought the food was great. I know it's kind of expected breakfast food.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
and I think I'm like you, Kurt. I don't often eat breakfast at Disney World unless I have a meal planned.
Yeah.
And I usually just drink my coffee and
go
and wait for lunch.
Yeah. we
Yeah.
The parks are calling Mama first thing.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, as soon as I can get in there, I will and start going.
That was one thing doing the podcast that has surprised me from the beginning and continues to is the amount of people that do breakfast, especially character breakfast, that I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, they've encouraged me to go. Did you try the cinnamon bun there? The roll?
I did, and I was a little worried that I wouldn't get much of a middle cinnamon bun because I was just one person.
Yeah.
And my frying pan or my skillet was small.
Okay.
But I went right for whatever was in the middle, and it was good.
All right.
I actually had to tell myself, okay, please do not eat this whole thing. It was delicious. And I'm not a big cinnamon bun person.
Yeah.
I could not stop eating it.
All right.
It was so good.
I'm getting 100% good reports.
Have you had that, Kurt?
No, I haven't. Nope.
Okay, because when you do, please let me know how it compares to the cinnamon buns you love. I've never tried a different cinnamon bun in Disney World.
Are you a big cinnamon bun fan then?
I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not. But if there's something that tastes like the Garden Grill cinnamon bun, I will be happy to open up my mind and try a different cinnamon bun.
You've heard me talk about my favorite one's the Colossal Mickey one in Animal Kingdom.
Okay, yep, in Animal Kingdom.
And let's see, is it, it's more of a pastry, I think, than a cinnamon bun. I think. Okay. Yeah, hey, you've liked most of the things I've told you about, so.
Exactly.
Go with me there. Yeah, if you like icing, I think it's got icing. I did pictures of it. I think it's got a little caramel too on it, and it's huge.
I do like caramel.
Yeah, so definitely everybody. That one's not prominent everywhere, so definitely you can get it into Starbucks, and you can get that one. And then you can get it also, the place that I like to get it the most is when you're kind of in the Africa section, almost to the safari. There's a little pastry shop there on the left-hand side.
Is it the one that you order outside and then you walk up to the window?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
I think it's kind of like the exit of Garden Grill. not Garden Grill. Tusker House.
Yep.
I'm looking at your list. I got messed up. Yeah, definitely. You got to find that one. That one's a beauty. All right. This is really cool. You got a lot of cool stuff on your list, but this is one a lot of people haven't tried yet because it's new. Toledo.
Yes. So, and actually, I don't know how to pronounce this. I think it's Toledo. I think.
Boy, thank you for correcting me.
As you know, the Gran Destino Tower is open. I forgot to say this when I was talking about Coronado. When Disney's Magical Express pulls up to Coronado, they have a grand entrance now. I mean, it is, wow, jaw-dropping. Whoa.
Why?
Especially when you hadn't seen the tower before. And
so they bring you to the tower side there?
Yes, you get dropped off almost at the tower, but as soon as you pull into Coronado, it is like, hello, Gran Destino Tower.
Oh, yeah, to orientate me, because I got a picture of it, but I'm not sure, because I've stayed, and I've been to Coronado, I know the main, because that's a conference center too. It's just huge. Yeah. I don't know if you probably have walked through, have you ever taken a walk through the conference?
Accidentally, yeah.
Yeah, it's like humongous, right?
Yeah.
If you go past the food court there, and then it's just like this massive.
You take a wrong turn.
Yeah, wrong turning, Albuquerque. But yeah, and so where is the tower in this restaurant?
So it's on, I believe, their top floor, floor 16. I think that's the highest you can go.
Cool.
So it's at the top, and they have a lounge attached to it. I did not go to the lounge, and they have some outdoor area that you can go out and look.
Nice.
And it's quite a view, and it's beautiful.
Right.
And Gran Destino Tower is just so enormous that I swear, there were so many times when I was everywhere in Disney World, and I would get a view, and I just see Gran Destino Tower.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's prominent
when I was going up Everest, you know how when you're going up the hill on Everest and you can look around and see everything?
Absolutely.
I looked over to my left and I was like, oh my gosh, it's
there.
It
is. Yeah, not far, right? So when you're up there for dinner, what's kind of the main viewing? You see in Epcot?
You can
Hollywood
see
Studios?
Epcot. I mean, everything seems a little further away than they made it sound.
It's not that far, really.
Because they said, you would be able to see fireworks. I was not there during any fireworks time.
Okay.
I feel like it would be pretty distant.
Okay.
I think it would be beautiful to be out there and see it in the distance, but I don't think it's really a fireworks viewing place.
Okay.
It's just more of a beautiful lookout on so much of
So what's the food there at Toledo? I don't know how to say it.
So they have tapas and they have some main dishes. What I had was the scallops. It was very good. It was very flavorful.
Nice. Love scallops.
I mean, that's great. That's what I remember the most. I was like, wow, there was a lot of flavor to this, and it was good. It worked. I really enjoyed it.
Mama loves those scallops too. That's great. Mm-hmm. All right. Good job. And this is one I can't believe Mom finally said I could go to it. Raglan Road. I've been wanting to do Raglan Road for so long.
Have you not been to Raglan Road?
I've been there only for drinks. I've never been for dinner.
Oh,
yeah, I've been there and watched
good.
Yeah, I've heard good things. And yes, I had many opportunities to eat there. And I shouldn't say I was there for the conference and we just went there for drinks. It was always for drinks. But Mom has never wanted to eat there. She's never been interested, but Judy, I think Judy talked her into it. So I'm excited to try it. So how was Raglan?
I have some Irish roots.
Oh, good.
So I felt kind of drawn to it.
Me too. I think I do too. So I love the Irish music. I love the culture. Yep. I love the beer, the whiskey. I'm into the whole deal. So
it's so much fun there. I love it. I love the entertainment.
Yes.
The food's great.
Oh, I love it. All right. Now, this is another one of my favorites. This is my favorite. I think California Grill is my number 2. But my number 1 signature is Flying Fish. How'd I do?
And thank you for the recommendation.
It's not only me, right? You hear a lot of this from this one. I'm pretty confident in.
Yes, it was delicious. And the service was amazing, just like you said.
That's a great thing. So you went to a lot of awesome restaurants. Was Flying Fish the best service that you had?
I would say it was up there with Narcoossee's, but I would say that I think at Flying Fish I would say they edged out Narcoossee's in the attentiveness, but both places they were extremely attentive. Good
to know. Were the Flying Fish people did you ask them a lot of questions like wine and pairing and all?
So
they're really good at all that.
I like wine, but I'm not a great wine drinker. So I'm like, I'll just take the Moscato. Let's be honest.
Have you tried jam?
You can pretend, but I'm just going to take the Moscato.
That's funny. Have you tried Jam Jar?
I have not. I need to try this.
All right, I'll give you another one. That's another. Then you're on. You have the same wine experience as me.
But it's a red wine, right?
They do have a white one also, but I'm usually in my head. I'm talking about the red one.
Okay, so would you say that the red one was better than the white one?
Yeah, I kind of like the red ones better. Yeah, here I'm a wine aficionado. No, I do like. I like the red one. So,
okay, I will. And that's at Animal Kingdom Lodge at the restaurant?
Yeah, definitely there.
Okay.
You can get it. Okay. I got it at home. You can look for it at home. So you could. Oh,
really?
You could try it. Yeah. Lindsay got it for me here. She gets it at a place local. Yeah. It's South African, but yeah. Definitely.
Oh, I will look for that.
It's a sweet red wine.
Perfect. It sounds up my alley.
Absolutely. Let me know what you think. Yeah. So what'd you have at the Flying Fish?
I also had the scallops, but I said to the server that I was undecided between 3 entrees.
Yeah.
It was the seafood pasta, the scallops, and the sea bass. And I kind of had my head on the sea bass, that she talked me out of it.
Okay.
And she talked me into the scallops.
I would take their advice too. Yeah, I would take their advice. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I told her, I said, these are the 3 I'm thinking of. And she said, let me tell you, go with the scallops.
Great. You know what? That's great.
She said great things about everything.
Yeah.
But she told me why she thought the scallops would kind of edge it out a little more for me.
Love that. Yeah. They're very knowledgeable there. And that's a great thing. Yeah. If you're in between something, definitely ask. That's not something I normally would do, but I think I did that at like Sebastian's. I remember. Actually, there's another one for you to try.
Oh, yeah. Caribbean beef, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'd like that. I feel like the ambiance was really great there, and it's Caribbean and stuff. But wow. Can you sit at the bar there, or where did you sit when you're at the Flying Fish?
I sat at the table. Actually, one of the tips I think I got from Judy in the Facebook group is that you can modify your times of your reservations the day of.
Yeah.
And I'd never done that before. I always thought you were kind of locked in once the day started. And so for Flying Fish, I was staying at the Boardwalk. Yeah. I tried to go into Epcot and it started to rain. And so I came back and I changed my reservation time for earlier and walked into Flying Fish.
Yeah.
And so ended up with an early reservation and sat at the tables. But I thought the bar was set up with silverware.
Yeah, I think so. I love it that you can see your food being prepared there with the kitchen's wide open, right?
I didn't do that. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to go back.
Try one of those other 3.
Yeah. And I also had a shrimp appetizer.
Yeah.
And that was great too. They were just really interesting flavors.
Great.
And that's what I love so much about the Disney signature restaurants.
Yeah.
There are flavors I don't expect and they work.
Wow, you got so many still to try. I can tell. If you're loving these, there's so many other good ones for you to try. Yeah.
You'll have to give me some more recommendations.
Well, what just popped in my head is, the kitty cat. There's the one over Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh.
There are a bunch, right?
Yeah, no, the signature one there.
Jico?
No, Jico is an excellent one too, but that's at the lodge. I was thinking...
in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Tiffin's,
yeah. I was going to say Nomad Lounge and Tiffin's, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. There's some good ones there. All right. Let's do Trattoria. Let's get 2 more. Trattoria al Forno.
So I went there for the character breakfast. on my departure day. I did a 7:30.
You're like a podcast advertisement, It's like,
but this was my 4th time there.
Oh, okay.
Because whenever I've been at the beach club or now Boardwalk,
yeah,
I can't turn it down. It's hard to get to.
It's calling your name.
It's hard to get to if you're at another resort that's at a distance. At least early, it's hard to get to.
Right.
So if I'm at the beach club or Boardwalk, I always book it.
If you don't listen,
such an easy early breakfast.
If you don't listen to podcasts or read blogs, you would never even know the Boardwalk was over there, probably.
Oh, I know.
It's one of my favorite places.
It's so fantastic. I love it.
Why do you go there all the time, Nance?
Well, again, because I'm such a walker, I'm always walking between Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So I'm always walking on the Boardwalk.
Yeah.
But I love jelly rolls. I love the restaurants. I think it's just a beautiful area. Excellent.
All right, last one, at least for sit-down restaurants. You got a lot of snacks here, too, we're going to go into.
Yep.
The Artist Point. Aren't they doing something new at Artist Point restaurant?
So they're doing the storybook dining.
Right.
I'd never been inside Wilderness Lodge.
Cool.
It's a beautiful resort.
Yes, cool that you could get over there. You got to remind everybody, right? You're not only going into these amazing restaurants at these resorts, but you get to check out these deluxe resorts that are just mind-boggling.
I love visiting the resort.
Absolutely. You got to always go and check out the gift shop. See what mug I'm missing or t-shirt, and check out all the things that are so unique about those resorts for sure. So what'd you think about storybook dining?
I think it's a really great character meal. The characters were fantastic.
Yeah, they're unique, right?
They were. And I've met all of them before. I've met Dopey and Grumpy, like, with all the 7 dwarfs at once. So I didn't get to meet them individually. But the characters, they just... I don't know. They were just absolutely amazing.
Yes. I just remembered from your bio, you're character crazy.
I am character crazy. Characters are usually my priority. In fact, the evil queen obviously intimidates me.
We don't like the mean ones.
So sometimes I love to extend my meet and greets as much. Well, not extend them so much, but get the most out of them. So sometimes I'll Google interaction ideas. I looked up interaction ideas for the evil queen because I've always been intimidated by her. And they said to curtsy or bow and to address her as Your Majesty.
I love this idea.
I did all of that. And then they said the suggestions were don't smile. I could not help it. I just smiled the whole time. But she did respond very well to a curtsy and Your Highness. And so that was great. That helped my interaction a little more. So
are there any good websites for getting tips on meeting characters?
All of my character information actually comes from a character locator.
Character locator. Sounds familiar. Yeah. That's going to be a tip of the week.
Oh, okay. So
I like that.
It's a subscription.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I think it's $8 or $10 a year.
But knowing how to talk to the characters sounds like a really good idea. That's fun.
Absolutely.
I think
it helps.
I encourage all that interaction with all the cast members, but especially characters, and to dress like them.
The Disney bounding.
Yep. Absolutely.
And when I first went to Disney World, my very first trip with my friend, and he said, we're going to meet characters. I'm like, are you really?
Right. Like adults don't get it sometimes.
I was like, what? And we waited forever to meet Anna and Elsa when they were in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And I have been character crazy ever since.
I love hanging out. I love all of the entertainment and cast members. I was just posted a picture of the Viking, which is one of my favorites. One of my favorite pictures I ever had taken of me with character was with the Vikings
Mm-hmm.
And he took the shield and put it right over in front of my face so you couldn't see my face.
Oh, gee.
And then I was messaging it to all the people that I'm trying to meet up, like listeners and stuff. I said, hey, if you want to look for me, this is what I look like. Cracked me up. They're so funny. All right. Well, we covered the table service meals. And, well, how was the Artist Point meal? Was it any good?
It was good. I got the gnocchi.
Oh, what's that?
I thought about getting the prime rib. A lot of people liked it, but I heard enough people didn't like it. And since I don't eat a lot of prime rib or steak, I thought maybe I should just kind of steer away, try something different. And so I got the gnocchi, and it's a pasta dish with some vegetables. It's almost like a pasta primavera sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
It was good. I liked it.
All right. Yeah, I did like the prime rib, just to be on the record. And so did Judy. And she's very particular about her prime rib. So
okay.
And
I'll branch out.
she's much more particular than I am, so you can take her word for it.
Okay. All
right, let's cover. Do you like some snacks when you're in Disney World?
I do.
You got like 20 here, so let's hit the highlights. What's some of your favorite snacks?
Like I said, I kind of repeat a lot.
All right. You got some favorites.
Yes. I went to the France Pavilion to the bakery for desserts many times. I have my favorites. I love the chocolate mousse, especially.
All right. Yeah.
I go to the French ice cream, or the ice cream place in the France Pavilion as well.
Yeah.
I must have been there about 4 times this trip. I did try the brioche ice cream sandwich. It was good. That was my first time trying that.
Yeah, that was
delicious.
From EJ, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And I fell in love with the coconut white chocolate ice cream.
Ooh.
A cast member recommended it. She said it was her favorite. My previous favorite was the cinnamon with caramelized pecans, which still love. But that coconut white chocolate was unbelievable.
That sounds really good. Well, you being at the boardwalk, you had ample time to do Ample Hills Creamery.
Yes.
That's a favorite of most people.
Yes. And it's good ice cream too. I think I prefer the ice cream in France a little more.
Wow. Good.
Just a little
good
more.
Comparison. What about Beaches and Cream?
I love Beaches and Cream. I actually, you know how it is. You come home from your trips and you think about all the things you forgot to do.
Yeah.
And I had Beaches and Cream on my list, and I did not have a reservation. I was just hoping to get a No Hey Jose at the takeout window or something like that, even though I love eating lunch there too.
Yeah. Have you had the No Way Jose before?
I love it.
All right.
It's like the All-American Sundae in Magic Kingdom at the Plaza ice cream parlor.
Yeah.
It's almost the exact same thing.
Nice. So looks like you love your ice cream.
I do, but I don't love the Edie's ice cream as much.
Okay.
I love the melted hot chocolate, or the melted peanut butter and the melted hot chocolate. But I will tell you, Kurt, that last time I stayed at Beach Club, I ate at Beaches and Cream several times.
Yeah.
And one day I had my sandwich and everything, and I said, I want ice cream so badly, but I feel like I just had such a big meal.
Yeah.
And they gave me a smaller No Way Jose.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You heard my story, what they did to me. They forced the big one on me.
Yes.
I mean, it was one of these days where you've been eating all day, probably like 4 or 5 days all piled up and just was stuffed. And they're like, we're all talking about it saying, I don't know, maybe we'll skip the ice cream or we'll get maybe a scoop or 2 or something. He's like, you don't have to eat the whole thing. You bugger.
How can you not?
You bugger. I know I was taught to eat everything, but I broke the rules. No, I almost got it. Honestly, I couldn't get it all down. It's
so big. But have you had the All-American Sundae in Magic Kingdom?
Can't say that I do. Does that come with the Mickey pants?
No, it is basically a miniature No Way Jose.
Really? It's got the peanut butter and chocolate?
Yes.
Boy, peanut butter and chocolate go together so well, in my opinion.
So good. I've never had that melted peanut butter anywhere else.
Is that at the ice cream place there just on Main Street then?
Yeah.
Yeah, all American. I like that. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the tip. Finally.
Yes.
He finally gave me a tip I can use. No.
Yes.
That's right. So the ganachery. I don't think I've ever done that. Is that just chocolates or ice cream too?
Just chocolate. Actually, I'm not sure if they have ice cream. But the chocolate was really good.
It's divine chocolate, right?
It is delicious.
Yeah.
It is just, a step above
the ladies
chocolate.
Rave about this place down in Disney Springs.
It is very good.
Ganache. What do you have there?
I had probably, if I can remember correctly, maybe sea salt caramel chocolate, whatever they're. I just happened to pick that. They're like, oh, this is the one that everybody loves the most.
Hey, you got a lot of bakeries here. I got to ask you, did you like the Norway bakery?
I do, but like I said,
I
get my favorites.
Yeah, you missed it?
No, I actually went twice this time.
Okay.
I get my favorites. I just keep getting the school bread.
Yeah.
Everything looks great, but I just keep getting the school bread.
There's like 3 things that you remember you were saying you had a menu of 3 items and you're like, which one do I choose?
Yep.
There's definitely 3. The school bread for me, the cream puff is just, and Holly told me that it was missing last time she was there, which is those fighting words. I love that thing with the berries on it. It's such a pretty looking thing too. And it's huge, so much.
I can picture it, but I was so set on the school bread. I don't know if I saw it.
The other one I like is the almond pretzel too.
Oh yeah.
Cause that's got,
that looks good too.
Yeah. I know. Like you could really do bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So did you try any kind of drinks that kind of stuck out for you?
I did. I love the Night Blossom / Rum Blossom, depending on what I'm in the mood for.
Yeah. That is one of my newest favorites.
It's delicious.
The Night Blossom. I love tart things and slushies. And the one that's my favorite has been traditionally is the lemon raspberry one at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, where's that?
That one is right out of the tiki. I want to say tiki room. Like,
okay.
It's the same where you would get your Dole Whips.
Aisle?
Dole Whips, yeah.
Okay.
They have it. That's where they've traditionally had it. And I think they might even still, because they kind of split the Dole Whips and the citrus swirls for obvious reasons. You're either one or the other, No, but
actually,
you like them both?
No.
Oh.
I don't like either of them.
Oh, wow. You're one of the rare ones.
I know.
Why wouldn't you? Why?
What
is it?
Many, many trips ago, I said, hey, everyone's talking about these Dole Whips. I love pineapple.
Yeah, really?
I tried it, and I was like, nah. What? Didn't have it again. And so this trip, again, it started raining, and I kind of got caught in Adventureland, and I said, well, citrus swirl, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I love orange and all that. No, I didn't love it
for
either.
you.
I was like, I feel like I don't have a place.
Oh, yeah, I'm not reading you right here at all then.
No, that was, I was.
Shocking.
I'm shocked. Everything seems right. Yeah. I would like one of them, but.
Interesting. Wow. All right, then we'll jump away from that. What are some of your favorite drinks? So Pongu. What's?
Yeah, I love Pongu. I love that blueberry lemonade martini at California Grill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. There's a Strawberry Fields mimosa at Raglan Road that I love.
Ooh.
It has
Strawberry
Prosecco
Fields.
and some strawberry flavoring and a big strawberry on the side. That was delicious.
Cool, because you did try Nomad Lounge then.
I did. And I did, I had Jen's tattoo there. And it was good.
All right. Yeah, they got a lot of creative different things at some of these lounges for sure. You did the La Cava del Tequila.
Yes, and that was also from the podcast. The problem was that I hadn't, since I started listening to the podcast, I didn't have like a trip to Disney in a whole year. And so everything I wanted to do, just about
piling it all in one trip. Yeah. Well, you had 12 days, so.
Exactly. So I had the avocado margarita there.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
It was very good.
Good. That's one of my favorites, yeah.
I love avocado.
Nice. Never
knew how it would taste as a margarita or in any type of blended drink. It was delicious.
Yes. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you loved that one. They have frozen lime margaritas outside in the pavilion.
I do.
Have you heard?
I've heard a little about that.
They are fantastic, I might say.
Okay, I remember my first trip. I did the trio.
Oh,
The
yeah,
three
no.
flavors.
Yeah, no, don't bother with that. You're wasting your time. You got to go right to the lime.
Yeah, we went at the appropriate time, though. It was before noon for sure.
See, the 3 ones look really pretty, but they just get all messed up, all mixed up together. You just got to go right for the lime. It's that's the one.
I'm trying to think of what other drinks I had. I feel like I didn't have a ton of drinks this time because first of all, I don't drink a ton. I limit myself to 2 drinks a day at Disney. Especially because you get so dehydrated and such.
You'd think that we were having 10 a day, but we're not. I can assure you. I don't usually go over that limit either. A typical, not even every day. So let's be clear about that.
There were days that my head hurt a little bit. And I said,
water.
First of all, no early roller coasters and no alcohol.
Lots of water.
Yes, lots of water.
You got a lot of first-time experiences. What were some of your favorite first-time things that you did on this trip?
So one of my favorites was going to Rafiki's Planet Watch to do the animation experience.
I saw this on your list. That's one of my favorite things. I'm so glad to hear. Is that a regular thing now?
I hope so.
Yeah.
They just reopened Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah, that you know what? That didn't get any fanfare. So yeah, how'd it go?
It was fantastic. I drew Simba, and I actually thought it was pretty good. I don't think you could have messed it up, but they do not give you erasers for your pencils.
No,
so you have to kind of roll with whatever you're doing.
Well, you start by drawing lightly, right? They teach you how to do the character, and they tell you line by line.
Mm-hmm.
So
everybody's looked exactly like Simba, so you're successful for sure if you're following step-by-step directions.
If I can walk away,
job explaining
exactly, because if I can walk away with something that looks like a character, anybody can.
Yes. The only thing is, you have to commit a little time for it.
Yep.
It's a half-hour experience. If you don't have a fast pass, you're waiting in a standby line. I think it's more crowded earlier in the day than later in the day.
Okay.
And of course, you have to put in the time to go out to Rafiki's Planet Watch on the train.
Definitely.
I cut my time a little too short and just kind of was like, I'll just jump on the train right now and just sneak in for my fast pass, and I missed it. And so they put me in the class after, but I got to go do a bird experience outside while I was waiting, which was great.
Yeah, so I was wondering what's new there. Did you notice? Have you been there before, and did you notice any changes?
I have been there before. The petting zoo is open.
Okay.
You can't enter through the main building unless you're going to the restrooms.
Okay.
Because that's where the animation experience is set up, so you can't just wander in through that big area.
Okay.
They don't do the character meet and greets, at least that I saw when I was there. They did a great bird demonstration outside, which I had not seen before there.
Yeah, what kind of demonstration? Like Flights of Wonder kind of thing?
I've never actually seen that show.
Okay.
So I don't know. They'd all of a sudden have a bird just appear.
Oh yeah. Just fly on by.
They would do some tricks with the bird, and then the bird would go away, and another one would just pop in. So they must be calling it. I just wasn't aware how. Yeah. But I demonstrated. I volunteered to do a demonstration with this crow who is black, has black and white feathers. His name is Oreo, and I held a dollar bill, and he landed on my arm, and he took the dollar bill. And he brought it back to the handler and put it in her pocket.
All right. I love that.
It was fun, but then he returned it to me.
Oh, perfect. That's good. That's the best part of the Flights of Wonder is the kind of the animal tricks that they're doing. So the trained. So the sounds
it was a nice surprise.
Yeah.
I was a little bummed to miss my fast pass, and
the part I loved about Rafiki's was you could at times see some really interesting veterinarian things going on. Did they not have that anymore?
So I've never been there in the mornings. I guess that's probably when they do it. I doubt they do it so much in the afternoons.
Is there still the glass where you look in where,
Yeah, yes. All that area is
still there. Okay.
open, like you can walk around
And
that part and look.
And it wasn't always something going on there, but quite often I saw an operation one time on a guinea pig. They were finishing up. They were bringing her out of, from waking her up.
Yeah.
And so I've seen different things. They were working on a broken leg on one of the deer like guys one time. And some of the bigger animals, if you're lucky, you'll see, they're doing a physical on a gorilla or something. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So
although so many of those animals are trained to participate within their.
I think, but they certainly are wild animals. So, but it's kind of interesting to see the big cats or something that they're doing. So,
yeah. Well, they'd have to kind of put them out though in that type of situation. Because a lot of them are trained to participate in daily checks and vet visits and all that, through where they are. Yeah, which I think is really cool.
We did the backstage tour there one time and came in through the other side. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, and you did a tour, didn't you?
I did. I did 2 animal tours.
Oh, 2. Wow. Mm-hmm. What did you do?
So I did Up Close with Rhinos.
Cool.
And the Caring for Giants, and that was my second time doing Caring for Giants. I love animals.
Oh, well, we got a lot in common here, Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we love animals too. Actually, one was trying to get in my office here a minute ago.
Oh, I've got one sitting right next to me.
My old yellow lab, Sadie. I could hear her breathing out there. Yes, your cat's been on the show so far. And
yep.
So what's so good?
Very vocal.
What's so good about the Giants that you go twice?
Well, I just love the elephants, and I have been watching baby Stella grow for years now.
Yeah, how old is she now?
She is a little over 2.5.
Yeah, wow.
She's growing her tusks.
Time flies. How big is she?
I know. She is actually starting to look almost as big as her sisters. You have to see her next to her sisters or the head of their herd to see that she's littler. Okay. But when you just see her by herself, you could mistake her. I think you can mistake her for an adult.
They're smart. That's how they're so smart too, aren't they?
Oh, they're amazing. And like I said, I just love animals. And what I've learned is, and I love talking to the cast members about them. Right. What I've learned is that I just tell them, I just say, I love learning about their different personalities. Yeah. Tell me something. Yeah, yeah. And they tell me unbelievable information. I found out that there were 2 female herds of elephants at Disney. Yeah. And the 2 leaders, even though they're not really matriarchs, they don't get along. But some of the girls within the herds will socialize with each other and get along very well. And then they were talking about how they socialize them with the males and stuff. And I mean, it's just fascinating. And I mean, the cast members just light up with passion when they're talking about their animals, and they know their names. They know who everyone is. They tell you their personality. It's fascinating.
100%. And these aren't that expensive tours, are they?
No. Yeah. And tell you, so like I said, Disney villain was number 1 villain was myself and my expectations. And I just like you, I don't love waiting for things. And I try to sneak in as much as I can do in a limited amount of time. Yeah. So I literally walked up about 7 minutes before they were going to leave. And I said, do you have any elephant tours open today? And they said, yes. Can you go right now? I was like, yes.
Oh, great. Hey, the advantage of being solo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just jumped into a tour. And the rhinos, if anyone wants to do the rhinos, book it early. They do 1 a day and it books. And I had been calling for several weeks. Oh. And I just happened, and I had booked 1 tour. It just wasn't on the ideal day for me. So I canceled it. And then the day that I wanted to go, I walked up and I said, any openings? And they're like, actually, yes.
Oh, nice. Good.
So that was
good score. Fantastic. Well, I hope you know all the many uses for elephant poop.
I do know about the zebra domes.
Did you ask them?
No. No, I didn't.
Well,
like I said, I'm all about their personalities. I just want to hear about.
You don't want the dirty news.
You reminded me of that show Big Brother. This is a show Mom and Judy talk about all the time. It's like all the drama going on behind the scenes with the elephants. All right, come on, get up the courage next time. I need all the details on the elephant poop and all its many uses. All right. I gotta have the dirt.
Okay.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And the rhinos tour was like, it was just fantastic. You do get to pet a white rhino.
Nice. Yeah.
That was really awesome. And
we were there with the tour we did. See, they changed this up a little bit. The ones that you're talking about, they didn't have when I went. But we were able to see the elephants and the rhinos, and something fascinating that you would probably like. They had a rhino with a dental problem. And they were like, well, we got to find, you know what? I don't know if they had dental care or anyways, they found one in Orlando. This guy was like world renowned. They're like, we had no idea the guy was world renowned dental for large animals. And he came and he said he was awesome. And here he was right next door. But
wow.
They had a rhino that was not feeling well. I remember Mom looking in his eyes and was like, oh, he looks so sad.
Oh.
But yeah, they had an older guy there that was not doing too good that day. But yeah, it's so fascinating. They like you said, the cast members are so animated and they love those animals and they take great care. They take great care of them. Wow. What else? Any other must-dos or first times?
Just to say two more things about the animals.
Yeah, give it to me.
So they have another giraffe baby boom there right now. Apparently,
what's going on with the giraffes?
Who was helping with that baby boom has been recommended for another location. So every time I've gone, it's just a baby boom of giraffes, which is amazing. And they also have a baby.
They need help
gorilla.
At some other zoos. And break them
exactly.
That's just great.
They have a baby gorilla there she was 3 months old, and her mom was helping her stand.
There's nothing like the gorillas. Yeah.
Oh gosh, and
I can watch them.
the trails and everything are fantastic.
Was that part of the tour too to see the gorillas?
No, I went on the Gorilla Falls.
Yeah.
I did the Wilderness Explorers badges too, so that drew me into a lot of those places.
Oh yeah, tell me about the Wilderness badges. What'd you do? The Wilderness Explorers?
Yes.
Yeah. What's that all about?
So first of all, I didn't know that adults could do it. As soon as I found that out. I was
kind of thinking that in my head. I was thinking in my head, but no, because you're talking to the cast members. They're from different countries and cultures, right?
Yes. And it was fascinating. I loved it.
Great. You're a teacher, right?
That's my experience. Yes.
So you love to learn.
Yes, I absolutely.
You're curious. You have a natural curiosity.
Yes.
Exactly. I love that.
I completed all my badges. Same thing. The cast members were very passionate about what they were talking about, and you could ask them questions.
Did you learn anything?
They just had so much information. I learned that beetles and cockroaches and all of that weren't as bad as I thought.
It's tough to be a bug.
They said, what insect do you want to learn about? And I said, well, you might as well tell me about cockroaches and beetles because I like them the least. So if I learn something about them, maybe I will like them more.
They're a little creepy in that show when they go crawling underneath my my seat and my back.
But they do help with like dust in your house and pests and all sorts of stuff. So
yeah, they eat probably all the garbage.
Yes.
Perfect. Did you learn anything about elephant poop? Or we covered that already. Okay.
No, only that the fossilized poop helps people to learn about the animals that they might not have easy contact with or know how they travel.
There you go. There you go. It fossilizes the.
Yes.
That was one I didn't know about. See, I learned something today.
Yep.
Wow. Well, let's carry on. And hey, anything that you felt was overrated on this trip, Nancy?
I always feel like overrated and underrated can change trip to trip.
Okay.
But
good perspective.
For this particular trip, I thought the fast pass lines were overrated because I waited in a lot of fast pass lines.
You know what? That's funny. I saw that in your report here, and I say we found a couple of those too that I was shocked. Something like maybe something was down. I don't know what was going wrong, but I did come across that myself.
They've changed some things. Like when I go to Flight of Passage as as a single rider, even though they do not have a single rider queue, they usually put you up the middle aisle.
Yeah.
When you're about to load onto the ride, and because they'll just say one person, jump in here, and they didn't. And sometimes we were waiting for a long time just to tap our bands a second time, which I'd never seen before.
Okay. Get back to those villains again.
Yeah, and I waited I had a fast pass for Enchanted Tales with Belle, and they said, "Oh, fast pass is running a little slow. It's going to be about 20 minutes." And after 30 minutes and it started to rain, I gave up.
Bagged it. Whoa.
And I was like, what?
Yeah, you probably should have talked to a cast member about it too. You might have been able to recover. But yeah, it happens. I saw that member at Buzz Lightyear one time walking by, like the line's like over to the laugh floor for fast pass. Like,
I mean, sometimes those move quickly though.
Yeah, true. You don't know. Well, let's not hit all the bad stuff. Let's say what was underrated.
Underrated. Well, I think Animal Kingdom is underrated.
All right. I love that.
I really love Animal Kingdom.
Hooray for the animals.
Yeah. And I just think there's the theming in Animal Kingdom is so unique. You always feel like you're in a different world in Disney World, but you feel like you're in a different world in Animal Kingdom.
You're in the animal world.
The theming.
Beautiful.
And the details.
Yeah, I love how you put the Grand Floridian Cafe and the Tangerine Cafe on your underrated.
Yes.
Love it.
They were underrated. I feel like you said, they're hidden gems.
I totally agree. Let's see. So you only went in as an adult. Do you have any tips for a solo trip, or what's kind of your must-dos for an adult?
Must-dos as an adult, well, kind of a general must-do. Just don't be afraid to do stuff.
Yeah.
I went to Jelly Rolls by myself.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. What'd you do at Jelly Rolls?
I went to see the show. It was unbelievable.
Was that the dueling pianos?
Yes, the dueling pianos. Those performers are so talented.
And do they play every night at a certain time, or how's that show work?
From my understanding, and I only went there one night, they start at 8.
Okay.
I believe they run till 1, but I feel like I've also heard 2. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
What I saw was that they had 2 guys who were on their pianos, and they took requests and they played songs. They played almost anything.
Nice.
Like anything you could request.
I love that.
Play.
They do
and then they'd switch out with 2 other guys, out every other hour.
They do karaoke there?
Not that I saw.
Okay.
I mean, people sing along, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for the dueling pianos, yeah.
It's so talented.
I thought they did karaoke there too, but we used to do that.
They do karaoke at the Swan or Dolphin.
Because we did karaoke in there one night for the conference I went to, and that was, oh my gosh, it was fun. It was with a bunch of people that we knew. I mean, if all my G3 people are listening, that could be a fun time, right? Going to the Jelly Rolls.
Oh, absolutely.
And if you could see me sing karaoke, you'll laugh. I'm horrible.
Same for me.
All right. I'm horrible and I think I'm good. But Mom and Judy keep telling me how horrible I am.
If you enjoy it, that's all that matters, honestly.
Yes, Nancy. That's
but like I said, that's what it's about. It's really embracing.
Nice.
Everything you can do in Disney World. I mean, people are, you can just enjoy yourself. I mean, I go and meet a ton of characters. I'm an adult and I dine solo and all of it, and I just embrace it.
Yeah.
And I always know that the Disney spirit or the bubble or whatever has gotten me when I feel the urge to skip down Main Street, and then I stop myself. I'm like, no, we're not going to skip down Main Street.
Why not?
I know.
Dance as if no one's watching.
That's hard on Main Street.
Dance as if no one's watching. Yeah. Sing as though if no one's listening. I like pin trading you had written down there. You enjoyed it? I
like pin trading too. That came from my very first trip. My friend who said, let's meet characters. He said, let's buy pins. I'm like, what? I love it.
I think Disney World can be very immersive if you let it be.
You have to let it.
Right?
For sure. You have to embrace it.
Let it come to you.
Exactly. So I don't wear the lanyards because I find that the backs
Yes.
pop off really easily.
Oh, I totally agree with you. Yes.
So I'm kind of creepy, and I'm staring down the cast members with lanyards to see if there are any pins I want.
It's kind of awkward, isn't it?
Show up. It is kind of awkward, and they're like, "Hi."
I know it. I like stare. I feel like I'm staring at them. Like I'm not trying to create a conversation. I just want to know if you got a pin I need.
It's like I'm just trying to very sneakily check out your pins. But then I'll go up to them and say, "Can I trade a pin with you? I've got no pins on me." And then I'll just pick them out of my bag.
Yeah.
Like, here you go.
Exactly.
So I got a lot of great pins this time.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite?
I started collecting some character Eiffel Tower ones.
Oh, cool.
I'm starting a little collection of that.
Perfect.
I got a Maui pin. I got
nice.
Some like bigger pins that you don't usually see.
Oh yeah, that can happen. I mean, sometimes they're kind of lousy, but
yeah,
I always had fun collecting this orange birds.
Oh yeah,
I got collections of orange birds.
There was one cast member who was doing the Slinky Dog Dash line that was going out of Toy Story Land practically. Yeah. And he had a great big Baymax pin.
Oh, nice.
And I was about to be like, "Excuse me," and a kid ran up and I was like, "Oh, he's going for the Baymax." I'm like, okay.
Nice.
That was not going to last long for that cast member.
All right. Well, going solo, we do have some people that do solo. So what do you think? What's the pros of going solo?
So, of course, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. I change my mind constantly.
Okay.
And you just embrace the moment. Like, whatever's there, you can do.
Yeah.
Single rider is fantastic. Sometimes single rider is to your advantage. Sometimes it's not.
Right.
Whenever I had an Everest fast pass during this trip, the single rider line went faster.
Yeah. And I tried, on the other side, I tried to do Rock and Roller Coaster one time because nobody wanted to go on with me. And
yeah, that's a wait.
That was, it wasn't any better. I gave up after 30 minutes.
Yeah, that can be quite a wait. The other thing is that a lot of rides don't advertise single rider, but once you get up far enough, the cast member will kind of bring you.
Yeah.
Out.
Oh, yeah. Right.
That happens with Space Mountain. Sometimes they'll say, "Oh, go this way," and I'll get on the ride immediately.
They'll yell for any single riders.
That's true.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You can change your plans all the time.
You just got to convince yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody is so friendly in Disney World. Yeah. You never feel like you're alone. I talk to people, guests, cast members.
That's fascinating.
All day.
It is. I don't want to say they feel sorry for you, but I mean, that's not the right choice of words. I think they probably recognize that you're there. They probably know that you're alone and they're like, "Hey, maybe you'd like to talk."
Yeah. And I've met other solo travelers. I've talked to families. Sometimes it's just like who you're waiting in line with, but people they let their guards down and they're friendly and they're helpful and, it's wonderful. It's such a hard transition coming out of
so
Disney
true.
World.
So, yeah. Not to make fun of my own location, but I'm in the Northeast, near New York.
I'm outside of DC.
Is it kind of the same?
It's a tough one. I start to see it in the airport, and then when I start driving my car again, I'm like, why is everyone going so fast?
Yeah, tough town.
Why is everyone so mean?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to leave Disney World in the bubble.
It always is. The other cool thing is you notice everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You really take your time.
Sometimes you notice things you don't want to notice.
Okay.
Like some family fights and stuff like that. But you see a lot.
That's true. Even as I've gone now, just mom and I, it's just two adults or with Judy and Ken, we, because we know all about kids. We had 3 kids, we know all about it. And it's kind of fun looking at it from our perspective now. But we do notice and we don't laugh at you guys with kids, but we kind of chuckle to ourselves a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, I can remember those days. We feel bad for the poor mom when the kids
meltdown.
Having a
like 6
meltdown, like,
p.m.
oh, I feel so bad. I'm like, you don't have to be embarrassed. We totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, at one trip I was a single rider on Space Mountain, and they were calling for 2 people to join my part of the car of the 6. And my friend from home's husband and daughter walked up and joined.
oh wow,
I didn't know they were there.
Oh.
So we made arrangements to spend a half day in Magic Kingdom together.
oh cool.
And when I was hanging out with her 3 kids,
Yeah.
all of a sudden I finally figured out what it meant when you're in Disney World with kids. Like, you don't see anything. It's like this whirlwind.
We had the same experience this time. One of our favorite listeners, and they're such beautiful people, like the Castros. They have 2 young twins. We've watched the kids grow up through the podcast practically. And
Great.
and they came and they met us. Judy and Ken know them very well. And we planned a garden grill dinner, but it's so funny you're saying this because they came and we were talking and laughing and having a great time. But we just tried to get from like Mouse Gear to the Mexican Pavilion.
Oh, well.
And then we had to stop at the daycare there because we needed to do a diaper change. And it was, and then, hey, can we go do that? And it was just like, wow, this just took us like 3 hours to do what we did in like a half hour.
It's very different.
And it was we had such a good time, but it definitely it was like, wow, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Brings back your memories.
Yeah. They were so much fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is awesome. Let's finish up with some of your favorite tips. You've been studying and listening to the podcast, reading blogs. What are some of the tips that work the best for you?
So of course, I agree with what everybody says about making a plan, but making a plan, like, be spontaneous too. You know, I and slow down and enjoy it. I agree with all of that. But
Right.
so I have a few more practical things.
All right.
Not that that's not practical, but more tangible things.
Yeah.
One thing that I've learned is, and I think this is actually a tip for families, but I love it. I pack everything in plastic bags. Like, I put my outfits in plastic bags, all of that. It makes it so easy to switch resorts that way.
Okay.
And my last 2 trips, my luggage came back soaked. So
Wow,
not from switching resorts, but from the air travel.
Oh, yes.
And like soaked, because I put everything in plastic bags. Nothing was damaged, wet, anything like that. I can't even, it was the end of my trip, thank goodness.
Great tip.
I mean, not that it impacted me, but I can't even imagine at the beginning of your trip. Like,
we had that
opening
happen.
up a suitcase full of clothes. Oh, really?
We had that happen on the way home also, right?
On the way home, okay.
Yes. Like you said, thankfully, they leave the bags out there on the tarmac.
They do. If it's lightning, they leave them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've sat through like 3
Great tip.
thunderstorms waiting for my brain.
Outstanding tip.
Yes. Another tip I have is, if you want to do California Grill for fireworks, book it a couple of times during your trip and then decide which one you want to do. Because if there's lightning in the area, you can't go outside to watch them.
Yep. Sometimes they'll cancel the fireworks.
That's true.
Yep.
But if
Bad
you have
weather.
your heart set on it, even if it looks beautiful and it's not raining, if there's lightning in the area, they don't often let you out onto the balcony area.
Yeah.
You have to watch it from inside, which is great too.
No, it's better outside, right?
Yeah, I learned that. Another one that I love is, if you've seen Happily Ever After, the fireworks at Magic Kingdom a few times, I love the show.
Right.
If you Google the details of the show, you'll see things you haven't noticed before.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And my favorite firework is when the elder from Mulan is talking about the beautiful flower and all of that. And the fireworks create a flower and it blooms. And it's so beautiful. And I don't know if I would have caught that if I hadn't kind of looked up the details. So I know like what shapes to look for and projections. And it has enriched the show. I mean, not that the show wasn't unbelievable in the beginning, but I've seen it many times and it just enriches it for me every time.
I love that. I love these tips, Nancy. And I was looking down. One we've talked about is the bagging of the fish at Fantasmic, and I see you had it on your list.
I know.
Did you do it? Did you see it?
So yes, so the first time I saw Fantasmic was a very long time ago, and I didn't love Fantasmic, so it was not a priority to get back to.
Okay.
So this trip, I was like, I'm going to go back to Fantasmic. It's been a long time. People love it so much. I got to see it. And it is a great show, but I happen to be sitting on the left, and I happen to have listened to your show about the bag going over Ariel, and that's like all I noticed at that point in the show. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. It's this huge bag that covers her completely.
See, I didn't make it up.
Nope.
Perfect.
And it was so funny. I was just sitting like almost as far left as I could. I don't know.
I love it. Yeah, I love all these little details. Definitely, if you're a geek about Disney World, if you got a book, Hidden Mickeys, all these things do enhance your experience.
Well,
for
I just challenge myself. When I ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I've ridden it 1,000,000 times. I'm always looking for something new. Yeah. And I find new things every single time.
Yep. It's so detailed. Yeah, absolutely. Great job.
And one other tip for the money factor, I buy Disney, Southwest, and Starbucks gift cards through Target with my red card and get 5% off. Yeah. That adds up.
Nice.
When you're talking a big trip.
Yes.
And so it's just a great little way to save some money. I also opted out for housekeeping at Coronado.
Oh, good.
I've never done that before. Yeah. And they give you a gift card for that as well.
Yeah, well, you were there how many nights? 6, did you say?
At Coronado for 6, yeah.
Yeah, so what'd they get you for 6 nights?
$50.
Good deal. Where'd you spend your $50?
I actually haven't yet. It's still, it's
wow, that's
email still. And I tip every single night, so in a way, I guess I saved the tip as well.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
because I wasn't paying out the housekeeping tips every night. I just tried it. It was fine. They gave you extra towels. It was great.
Yeah.
But I always buy a bunch of gift cards, so I have my trip paid before I even leave.
Nice.
It's all sitting on gift cards.
Mostly on gift cards,
pay off my Magic Band with gift cards at the front desk.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. That was awesome. What a great trip report.
Thank you.
Did you feel nervous?
Yes.
Really? I didn't notice. I thought you were doing great. And I guess a little nervous energy never hurt a performance anyway.
I get giggly.
You get giggly. Me too. I had an awesome time talking to you. Thank you so much for reaching out and coming on the show.
Thank you so much for all of the great tips. I mean, listening to the podcast enhanced my trip. So thank you, and thank you to the community. It just makes it even better. If it could be even better, it does. It makes it even better.
Well, you've paid us back by giving us some more stuff.
Hopefully I shared a few things that will be helpful to others.
Great job. I hope we get to see you one of these times at
I know, I would love that.
A Grand Geekin' family reunion.
Yeah, if you guys ever come during the summer.
That I can't promise. No, I know.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably more.
I love the heat.
Oh, because you got to teach. You're a teacher. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, thanks for stay in touch. All right, Nancy.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Great trip report, Nancy. That is how you do it. And my gosh, that's a lot of great ideas and tips for one show. Definitely, geeks, go out to the Facebook group and thank her for the trip report. I'm sure. I know that you guys, when you come on, you enjoy all the comments on the Facebook group because I post every Monday that we got a new show out there in the feed. So definitely thank Nancy for all the tips. Thanks to Chrissy Ellis for that wonderful intro. That was first appeared on the show last October. So she's been planning for this coming October 2019 trip. So it's kind of fun. I found that in the archives and played that. She's been working with Mama on her trip. Yeah, she canceled her trip and then rebooked it with Mama. So we're really excited for Chrissy and her trip down to Disney World in October. So sorry she's not going to be able to meet up with us, but she's got, you go when you can go. So we're really excited for Chrissy. We're so glad we're her travel guide, and thank you, Chrissy, for booking with us. I'd love to have some new Geekin' intros. You can create one for us. It's really fun and easy to do. I can suggest just that you tell us your name, where you're from, a fun Disney World fact about yourself, and that you go geekin' on Walt Disney World with Curtis, Lindsay, and the whole Geekin' family. Speaking of Lindsay, happy birthday to Lindsay. Yes, I'm recording this on Sunday, and her birthday was yesterday. Posted that out in the feed, and everybody was wishing Lindsay a happy birthday. I promise I'll bring her on the show soon. Well, I'm counting down to the Grand Geekin' Gathering. It's happening in 40 days. Can you believe it? It's getting close. This week I'll hit into those 30s. That's so much fun. I've been celebrating, and I got big anticipation for this epic trip. And I'm giving away a weekly Geek of the Week prize. I'm posting every day, counting down, using our 50 geeky things. How geeky are you list? There's 50 of those, and I'm into obviously number 40 as of this morning. And I'm having fun doing that. And I'm loving all the comments that I'm getting out there in that post. That is so great. And this week's winner is Dana Koromansky Brogneri. Thanks, Dana, for all of your comments on my posting this week. I think you're getting ready to go to a trip, so I think it'll be fun. You've won an 8x10 picture that I'm going to mail out to you. I was so excited to see last week's winner, Rob Madiri, got his. I sent it out on Monday, or at least put in for it, and he got it by Friday. So I hope that's a great indication that they'll get these within the week. And I think for Dana, it'd be really fun if she does one of those PhotoPass pictures and she sends it over to me, and I could get it to her before she gets home from her trip. So Dana, be on the lookout for that. I'll be contacting you for your mailing address, and congratulations to Dana, and keep commenting on my posts. You could be the next week's Geek of the Week. I got a couple more shout outs, and this is coming from our private Facebook group. First of all, this is Taylor Gecking. She did an epic couple of days for sure. She posted a bunch of pictures, and one of these, she rode all of the Magic Kingdom rides and performances, and she's got a little audio or video here I want to play for you. She'll explain it to you. So give this a listen from Taylor Gecking from our private Facebook group.
All right, everyone. After a quick costume change, I am now at the California Grill at the Contemporary Resort right next to the Magic Kingdom, having this very well-deserved glass of red wine because I did it. I did all 23 attractions. I think it's like 6 stage shows, 2 parades, 8 live performances, walking through the treehouse and the Shootin' Arcade. I did all of it. It's like 42 or 43 things all together. And I ate lunch at your guest earlier today. It was delicious. But the whole point of me doing all of this is not to show off, but to say that if you plan well, you can accomplish so much at the parks. I think a lot of people don't plan, don't know exactly what they're doing, and then have to wait in a lot of lines and have a sucky day. So while you should never do it like I did, especially if it's your first time, because you will be very stressed, my point is just that it's possible. So now I am ending my night at California Grill, where I will be watching the fireworks from their viewing deck with my nice red wine because Adam hates the smell of it and he's not here, so I'm gonna have it. So I will, if I can figure out how to edit the videos together, then right after this you'll see a video of the fireworks from the Contemporary. Otherwise, just look next to this video, I'll post them together. Thanks for following along, guys. I'll see you Wednesday when I'm doing the actual Parkeology Challenge. That's just the rides at all 4 parks. So this included the shows and everything, but when I do Parkeology, it's only the rides. I think there's 47 of them open right now. So I will see you in a little bit.
Well, Taylor, that is totally geeky. I absolutely love that. If you see the video, she's got her Princess Leia hair. She's in the California Grill with a glass of wine, celebrating and doing all those attractions in Magic Kingdom. That is so fun to know you can do that. I love those quests. And then she talks about Parkology to do all the rides in 4 parks coming up in her trip. So thank you so much, Taylor, for the update. That was so awesome. And one other shout out. This came in from an email. This is from Randall Lynch. And he asks me, you always talk about various cinnamon rolls, but I've never heard you give a list. Not a numbered list, but just top 5 or 10 from anywhere in Disney World, ? And by the way, we'll be there in 2 days. Congratulations, Randall. I'm excited. So you're already there because this came in this past week. You know, it's funny because I do talk about cinnamon rolls, and I love cinnamon rolls. That is one of the treats that I take advantage of when I'm on vacation down at Disney World. And, you know, I was thinking about that top 5, and I don't really talk about that many different ones. So I'll tell you the 3 that are my top 3 favorites for sure. One of them I've not had. I've only heard about. It's surprising enough because I'm not a breakfast person at the Garden Grill yet. But I have that booked. I think it's this for the G3 in October. We got this booked. So I'm going to get that Garden Grill skillet. That thing looks amazing. So I can't wait. Imagine hot cinnamon bun served up to you, and you got to get the middle one. So that's my number 3. Number 2 is Gaston's Tavern. Yes, that's definitely Mama's favorite. She always makes us go into Gaston's and get a cinnamon bun every time we're in Magic Kingdom. That is tradition for sure. Those are great and huge and airy, and so that's the thing. I like these ones that are kind of unique. So this one was kind of one I recently found and I've talked about many times on the podcast. It's the colossal Mickey head in Animal Kingdom. Now, Mama, I had a discussion about this after I responded to Randall because I asked her the same question. I was trying to think, you know, is there any other kind of unique cinnamon rolls that, I mean, I love all the ones you can get in the resort or at a bakery, that kind of thing. But these are ones that kind of stand out that are a little different. And, you know, she got one in the Animal Kingdom Starbucks, and she said that one's a little different. One of them's got the icing, and it also has caramel on it, I believe. So, yeah. So I don't remember which one, but they're both fantastic. There's one in Animal Kingdom Starbucks, and then also in Animal Kingdom near the African Safari. There's a little window when you're coming along the left-hand side there. So check those out. Those are my favorites. Mom says those 2 are a little different, but they're both colossal Mickey heads. So those are my favorites, Randall, and I did email you back. Thank you for the question. All right, next episode coming up, it's going to be Adam and Aiden Bloomfield. They joined me from Australia. Yeah, I got up early on I think it was a Saturday morning to talk with them. They were so much fun, and they had an experience at the D23. That's that annual conference that the Disney Corporation does. It's, oh my gosh, they gave some great stories, and they had so much fun there. And then we also hear what some of the new things that they've promised. There's some, thank you so much, Adam and Aiden, for joining us. There's father and son, and how cool is that to go together and enjoy that? This was the second time they've done that. And, you know, from Australia, it's a lot closer to go to California. And they also talked a little about their Disneyland experience too. So that's on episode 305 coming up next week, and coming up real fast. Like I said, 40 days from now, as I record this, we're going to be at the Geek and Family reunion this October. It's not too late. Come join us. October 29th, the Grand Geek and Gathering. Then the official meetup is October 27th, 11 a.m. at the Mexican Pavilion. I think I'm expecting at least 50 people, maybe more. We're going to have some prizes. We're going to be doing a bingo game that weekend. Selena and her sister Jackie are setting up that scavenger hunt that's set up as a bingo game where you'll have little spots on your card to go try to do things during the weekend. Turn that in and we'll have a little drawing. We got lots of prizes that we're putting together for that. And there's lots of activities. We do have a private Facebook group just for the October Grand Geek and Gathering. Get on there so I know that you're going to be there. I'll have a Facebook messaging going on in a group so you'll know where I am. I'd love to meet you when you're down there in October. And if you want to be in the inner circle and get heads up on things that are going on in the Geekin' family, go to our website, geekinonwdw.com/inner circle. You'll get this PDF that I created called the Geekin' Family, 9 Keys to a Magical Disney World Vacation. You can share that with your friends, especially those newbies that need to know the basics, and that will get them started. So you don't have to explain it all to them. Tell them to read that, and then they can learn about it themselves and start asking you questions to fill in the gaps, and listening to the podcast will do that for them too. The Geek and Gazette is a newsletter I put out most weeks, and we send out our favorite Disney news items. So you'll get on that list and you'll hear about the Disney package discounts. Yeah, they're still doing those Disney package discounts, and you'll hear news from our Geek and family. There's a couple other handouts like the free packing checklist, and there's a spreadsheet to help you plan your trip like we do for our travel clients. There's also some bonus podcast episodes, and I got one ready to go. I got to get that. I just got to record a little bit and get that out to you. Episode 12, it's a live trip report, finishing up those recordings that I did back in January for the 2019 trip. I got to get those out before October, or you might see some of those on the regular feed too coming in when I'm on vacation, so I can get those out there easily for us. It's all sponsored, and all these fun things that I've been doing, I'm really encouraged and helped by our Patreon supporters. And thanks again for supporting us through Patreon. Let me have Glenn Kessler explain what patreon.com is for us.
Hey geeks, Glenn Kessler here from Maryland. I wanted to let you know that if you enjoy the podcast and Facebook community as much as I do, there's something you can do to say thank you and help ensure that both continue. We know Kurt's not the kind of person to ask for anything, so I'm happy to ask on behalf of all of those whose lives are enriched by having fun Disney content delivered to us through the podcast each week, a safe and positive Facebook group to share our Disney thoughts, and new friends constantly forming through this lovely community. So if you feel like I do, you can donate to the podcast through Patreon. There, you'll be able to set up monthly donations or a one-time gift. Every little bit helps to defray the cost of the podcast or bring extra content our way. Just go to patreon.com. That's Patreon and search Geekin' on WDW. Thanks, geeks. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much, Glenn. I'm so excited to see you soon, coming in October in 40 days. That's so exciting. Thanks for Glenn for setting that up for me and promoting. I appreciate all your Patreon supporters. Well, we can support you in so many ways, and one of the ways is if you book your trip with us. Mama, Auntie Judy, and EJ and Jennifer. You can email Judy and Mama at travelingtiaras@gmail.com. You can find EJ and Jennifer on their Little Dole Whips Facebook page. We are authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. I'm so excited. I got a couple trip reports coming up I'm going to be recording this week. One of them is with Kat Silva. Boy, we put a lot of work into Kat, and I see she's following us very closely on the Facebook group. She's even talking about DVC. So I guess she had a good time. I haven't spoken to her directly about her trip, so I'm looking forward to doing her trip report, but she was one of my friends that we helped book her trip and gave her lots of information when she went down. And I think she had an amazing time, obviously. So I'm so excited to talk to Kat. So if you guys want to, she even booked a bounce back with us. So that is something that is really a good deal, guys. If you're down there, we can give you the phone number or we can call it in for you. And we'd love to be your guide and your agent, and especially take advantage of the bounce backs. Through October, they have a free meal plan they're doing for next year. And I'm sure they're going to have big discounts when that package deal runs out in October. So look for those 2020 bounce backs. And again, you can call Disney before you leave on your trip, and they will tell you what the deal is, and you put your deposit down on it. It's definitely going to be probably one of the best deals you're going to get for next year. So definitely check that out. And if you just found us, I get this lots where someone finds us and goes, wow, you guys are awesome. I'd love for you guys to be my travel agent, but I just booked my trip already. Well, if you haven't booked it with another agent and you'd like to transfer that booking over to us, you can do that as long as it's been within the last 30 days. And we get that all the time. Lots of the people who listen to our show definitely take advantage of our services, and it's free to you. So we have fun talking to you. We're available. Mom and Judy, they do this full time. So they're available for you. And that was one of the feedbacks I got, that, we're very responsive. One of our friends here said, yeah, they have worked with some other folks and they weren't nearly as responsive as Mom and Judy, and they will help you out. And they love talking Disney World. And so do I. I love getting on the phone with you guys, or Skype, FaceTime, whatever. You can email me too at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com if you've got a question. I love hearing from you guys. It's a big goal of mine to communicate and touch base with you guys as personally as I possibly can. So love that. And if you're a podcaster and you'd like to learn about podcasting, or you'd like to talk to me, have me on your show, I love doing that. That is a lot of fun for me to do too. Just reach out to me. I love doing this every day. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day. I hope all your dreams come true.
managed to listen to almost all of them that are available on iTunes.
Excellent. You have.
Yes, I listen all the time.
So did you say you've been listening for a year and you've already listened to them all?
Just about. I listen to them as I walk and run, and I walk and run a lot, and so
well, you know what?
I've covered just about most of them.
Save that thought, because I think I'll ask you that question when we start recording. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure. I wanted to ask you too, do you go by Kurt or Curtis? Like, what do you prefer?
I like both. I'm kind of mixed up that way. I'm a junior. My real name is Harry.
Okay.
Harry Curtis.
I feel like, is your son also a Harry?
My oldest is Harry the Third.
You said something
I've
about
heard that.
Okay.
So you probably know all about me. So this is not fair. I know nothing about you, and you know everything about me.
I know. I have to keep telling myself that I'm not just listening to you, that I'm actually talking to you. So
it is,
kind of trick my brain a little bit here.
This is fun for me. I think I fell in love with podcasting, and it is such an intimate medium.
Absolutely.
It's a fun. There's nothing like it. Video doesn't. YouTube's much more popular, but our audience, the meeting people in person too is so much fun for me too. And you've heard me say that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you do, you build these little relationships that along a common bond. And it's one of the reasons I built the podcast. So
I'm really impressed with the community that you've built up. So
have you been active on Facebook?
Great. I am active. Well,
or you're a lurker?
I have been the posts that you're doing daily. Yep. I've been responding to some of those.
Oh, okay.
I generally don't post a lot in Facebook or converse a lot. Yeah, so I guess I am kind of a lurker.
Okay.
But I'm always looking for my Disney information. So.
Yeah, my wife, she was always when Disboards, back when we started to look at Disney.
Oh yeah.
Disboards was the only thing, right? There was no. That was the medium at the time. And I used to say to her, do you ever post? Like, she was like an avid Disboards follower.
Really?
She's like, nope, I don't ever post. But that's quite all right. I wasn't sure, because I do get some people that aren't on Facebook at all that email me. And I know you had found me through email. So, but now I've forgotten. We're already talking. You've got a ton in this report.
And so I kind of blame the podcast for that.
Oh, good. I'll take that.
I went in with my to-do list for every area. I hadn't been there in a year. And so I kind of blame all the wonderful tips. And that's why I wanted to do a trip report. It's a little out of my comfort zone. I love the trip reports. I love listening to them. I'm like smiling as I'm walking and running.
Oh, good.
But I just want to... I get so much information, and I just want to have an opportunity to share some information out there too,
Yes, absolutely. Contribute. Yeah. So if I don't cover it all, please,
I understand.
I was just looking. I can't believe my podcast is quite often 2 hours or more.
Yeah.
And people have told me they don't mind that, but it's an awful lot to consume for one podcast, and I understand
absolutely. Yeah.
But
I don't mind it either, but whatever you see best fit for your show, of course.
Yeah. No, we're going to try. You got a lot of great food here. Half the times you spent reviewing the resort and the food. So
okay.
That's not out of the ordinary, but yes, so many good things. We'll try to cover as much. You good for time?
Yeah, I'm good for time. And I wanted to say too that I have a lot of things I haven't heard people talk about lately.
Yeah, let's use those. Definitely.
New things. And so I was going to say, if you want to, if there's something on there that you're like, wow, I haven't heard anyone really talk about this yet.
Oh, definitely.
Please do.
Yeah, no, because you got so much here, I'm definitely going to, look to the, just like you said, yeah, we're trying to hit the highlights,
Perfect.
But I love reviewing all the food stuff, because I think food is an attraction, and I love hearing the opinions, and people love that part too. So
Yeah. I think Holly said that she studies the menus like she's getting an advanced degree in them or something. That's what I do.
All right, Nancy. I think we're going to have fun. Are you ready?
I am.
I think I'm ready. I got to get ready. I'm nervous. Okay, Nancy.
I'm nervous.
Oh, you're nervous? What do you mean?
You shouldn't be nervous.
We're just going to have a fun chat. Don't worry.
Hi, Kurt.
I'm back. She wanted to know if I took the garbage out. I was like, Are you kidding? Something really important. Oh my gosh. Let me find my notes back again. It cut me right off too when she called. Never had that
that's
happen
so
before.
weird.
Let's see. We were talking about what was it called? Character connection? What was it called? Great job. Great report.
Thank you. It was like a whirlwind.
Yeah, well, that was a long one.
Yeah.
We had a little break in the middle there with my miss. That doesn't always happen when my wife calls me and knocks me out of the podcast. That was the first. I think.
Hope I wasn't too giggly. I get giggly when I get nervous.
No, you know what? It's funny. I've said this over and over again. I guess Disney people are very positive people, and you calling it giggly is one thing, but I mean, I just hear positivity from you and from people that I bring on the show, which is I think makes for a great trip reports and great podcast.
And you know what? I just remembered of course I'm going to think of like 1,000 things.
Yeah.
But I forgot my cast member interaction that made my
Well, tell me now. I'm going to have, I leave some time on the bloopers, so go ahead, tell me.
So,
the hidden story.
So as a solo traveler, everybody's looking for my family, I swear. When I'm waiting for a photo pass or a character or a ride,
right.
I just always am in this habit of like, it's just me.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, how many already? And they'll be like, are you with them? I was like, it's just me. It's just me. So a lot of people ask me if I work for Disney, I guess.
Right.
Because I'm solo. I don't know.
They ask you to serve them or something?
They're like, do you work for Disney? I'm like, no. It's just me. Just enjoying it.
That's funny.
Anyway, my last full day, I was waiting for the flagpole characters that were new this year.
Okay.
For just this year.
Yeah.
Because they have a bunch of like Robin Hood characters and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was waiting in line and the guy was like, oh, are you with them? I was like, no, it's just me. And he paused and he goes, no, it's not just you. It is you.
Aww.
And thank you for coming today.
Wow.
It just made my whole day.
Yeah.
And I went to guest relations that night and I told them, the cast member guest relations started tearing up. I started tearing up. I mean, it was such a little thing.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't feel ignored in Disney. I feel.
Was he an older guy?
Friendly. No, he was
just a young guy.
Younger than me.
Younger guy.
It was.
I don't know.
One of those little things that just.
I don't know why I was trying to guess. I don't know. I was thinking of some of the like retired sweet people that.
Yeah.
Are there.
No, he was a young one. Yeah.
I guess it doesn't matter. I think. Yeah. No. I think. I don't know what it is about the Disney cast members. I think they just attract people that love the brand.
Absolutely.
Don't they? And they
really do.
They do want to be a part of the show.
And I did 4 cast member compliments.
I saw you wrote that. Yeah.
They were all people that did little things.
Did you go? Was this something you wrote down and went up to the guest relations?
I did. I took notes.
Yep.
On like cast members that just really made my day while, during my trip. And then on my last night, I went to guest relations because I don't really use Twitter or anything. So I went to guest relations and she typed it all in and she said they were going to receive.
That's so nice for them.
Yeah.
When Lindsay was a cast member, I remember talking to her on the phone. She goes, I got one of those cast compliments or whatever they're called. And there's a certain name, I think. I can't remember. And it does go on their record and
I thought they were cast member compliments.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Yep.
But I always try to find the people who do like the little things, it's great when cast members do really fantastic big things for you, but I really try to find the little ones because I don't know if those cast members are always recognized for the little things,
Lindsay just popped in. What'd you say? It's called the 4 Keys card. The 4 Keys card? Yeah. Oh, that's when your manager gives it to you though, right? It can come from a guest?
Yeah.
Or do your manager give you a 4 keys card when they get a good one?
To you when you get something from a guest.
Yeah. 4 keys card.
Cool.
And you get a bunch of those and you get prizes or something?
You get put into a running for prizes every month.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you get into a drawing
Yeah.
for prizes. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
I know she told me. I forgot.
I'd never even heard
She,
of that.
she loved it so much she popped out of her room to tell me that. All right, Nancy. Well, thank you so much. So this will be like I've got like 3 or 4 recorded ahead of you. So I just released 300. So you're going to be like in the 303, 304 range.
Okay.
I want to say 304. Okay.
Well, Kurt, thank you for taking a chance on somebody who's not super active in the community. And,
Yeah, you're welcome.
And like I said, thank you for all of your hard work and dedication.
I appreciate that. And yes, I've been taking a chance.
appreciate
I've been taking a chance
you
for
do.
5 years, so wasn't out of the ordinary.
It's working.
That is good to hear. When I have a bad day, I'll listen back to this. Thanks.
Well, thank you.
Have a good rest of the week. All right.
Thank you. You too.
See ya. Good night.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Bye.